12-game heater here, not looking to pick things apart, but the idea of maybe trying to get off to a little bit of a better start, not get behind. How are you guys focusing and talking about that?
Yeah, it's definitely something we talk about. I don't think necessarily that we've been playing horrible the first period. It just seems to find our way down a goal or two early, and obviously that takes a lot of energy to crawl back from that. So something that our mind is at, and obviously something we're looking to improve on.
At the same time, you build this kind of resilience where I imagine you don't feel out of it at any point in a game. That's kind of one of maybe the benefits of doing that over and over.
Yeah, for sure. I think there's a sense of trust within our group. I believe that no matter what, we continue to play our game and climb back into games. But there's a fine line of doing it too much and too often, right? So obviously tomorrow is a good chance for us, to start with a lead.
You guys are tied with the Canadiens for the longest win streak for a Canadian team. I guess a chance to break it in Calgary. Does that extra motivation to do it in their building at all?
Yeah, I mean it's always a special night playing against the Flames. Of course, there's always it's always a little bit more amped up than any other game probably. But obviously we have the chance to make history, and we are aware of it. At the same time, we're still just looking to continue our game and continue our trend and just continue to play the way that we've been playing.
On a run like this, do you appreciate it in the moment, or is this something that you look back on after it's over?
I think right now you're just trying to, continue to get better and continue to play the way that we've been playing. And then, looking back, maybe after the year or whenever, I think that's when you have time to reflect. But right now we're in the moment, and we're just looking to continue to get better and banking more points.
Leo, when we ask you and your teammates to describe this group, a lot of you guys use the word maturity. Does maturity entail just handling the emotions of a game better, or what does that look like?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's lots of factors that go into maturity. I think we've grown it over the last couple of years in different situations, in key situations, and I think one way of looking at it is our third periods over the last little stretch. No matter if we're up, we're down, we just play the same way for 60 minutes until the buzzer goes. So, I think there's lots of different things that go into maturity.
When your line was first put together, or parts of it, with Ryan McLeod, you talked about how you got to be able to do that over the longer haul. How impressed are you with Fogel's level here and what he's been able to maintain?
Yeah, very impressed. He's been playing exceptional hockey. He's certainly been playing top-line hockey. Obviously the hard part or learning is doing it over and over and over again. And when it gets really hard in the playoffs, that's when you have to do it again and again, right? So, but I got all the confidence in the world in him that he's going to continue to do that. He's been a lot of fun to play with.
You feel the size and strength of that line could be a handful for teams? All three of you kind of play that way? Yeah,
absolutely. I think we all bring different things to the table. And I think on paper, if you combine those three, it's a makeup of a pretty good line. So continuing to build chemistry and build a feel for each other, and hopefully we can create more.
You haven't given up more than 2 goals in 10 games. What is it defensively that you guys are doing right now that maybe you weren't doing at the beginning of the year?
Well, I think we have the puck a lot. We have the puck all night,
Yeah.
It feels like right now. So when you have the puck, chances of getting scored on are significantly lower, right? So when we don't have the puck, we're defending really well. Stewie's been lights out. Picks has been lights out for us as well. So if you combine those things, that's a pretty good recipe to keep the goals against down.
Leon, this is the longest streak in Oilers history, but do you remember a time in your life, whether it be minor hockey, junior hockey, that you've been on a team that's been on a streak like this?
I mean, in Germany, we'd lose 4 games all year, yeah, but that's not really comparable to the NHL. Nothing quite like this one. It's special. It's a great feeling, but at the end of the day, tomorrow we got to get up, and then there's a new challenge ahead of us, a big one. So teams are coming for us now. We know that. We're aware of that. So we got to bring our game every night.